So, a common misconception that kids have is they also want to add the denominator when they are adding fractions. Well, the denominator is the part that's our whole, which we have 4 parts for our whole. So our whole isn't changing. So instead of kids wanting to make it 2/8, it's going to stay 2/4 because our whole, which is our denominator, does not change. Okay, so let's look at our problem. Our problem says Billy has 16 pieces of candy. He ate 3/4 of his candy. How many pieces did he eat? Okay, so we're going to use this as a set model to work out our problem. So it says he has 16 pieces of candy. We're going to use our colored counters to represent his 16 pieces. So he ate 3/4. Well, looking at 3/4, we see that the denominator, which is our whole, needs to have 4 different groups. So, since he has 16 total pieces, we need to split these up into groups of 4. So, we're going to do, so these are our 4 groups, and we need to put the rest of our candy into these 4 groups. Okay, so we have 4 equal groups, which, like we said earlier, you have to have equal groups to work with fractions. So, looking back at our problem again, it says he ate 3/4 of his candy. So, since we have 4 equal groups, we need to show the 3 groups that he ate. So what we're going to do is we're going to just flip over our counters to represent the parts that he ate. So we need to show that he ate 3 of the 4 groups. So we're going to flip this row, which is 1 group. So that would be 1/4. Our second row is 2/4. And our third row is 3/4. So now we can see that 3/4 of the groups are what he ate. And if we add all of that up, we can count how many pieces he actually ate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer to our problem is that we can see he ate 12 pieces of candy. Okay, now let's demonstrate this using an area model. So we're going to use our graph, and doing exactly what we had done before, we're going to represent 4 groups, and he has 16 total pieces. So let's shade in 4 groups. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so here is all of our candy. So we're only going to look at these parts of our whole. So, like we did before, he ate 3/4 of the candy. So, he ate 3 parts. So we're going to shade in the 3 parts he ate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1/4. 2/4. 3/4. So if we look back and we count again, it shows that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can see that he ate 12 out of the 16 total pieces on our area model. And if we also look, we can see that this is 1/4, this row is 1/4, this is 1/4, and this is 1/4. And we're using this row, and this row to show that we have 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 equals, and like I stated before, we're not going to change our denominator because that's how many parts we have. That part is our whole and it does not change. So we're going to keep the 4 and we're going to add straight across, which is 1, 2, 3 to equal 3/4, which, if we refer back to our problem, is the number or the fraction that of how many candies he ate.